Hello, my name is Yulia, and thank you for being here. Today I want to speak about Astral Plane, the dreams, nightmares, and why a lot of people experiencing night dreams, or they say, I don't have any dreams, which is not true. They do have dreams, they just don't remember. And some people, they're waking up, they don't remember dreams, although they wake up tired or feel miserable or angry and so on. So the truth is that during the Dark Age, Astral Plane, which is the level of our soul, 4, 5, 6 layers of our body, soul, body, lives in Astral Plane, became fully assimilated into fully technologically AI-driven realm. It wasn't like this before. It occurred during Dark Age. And why invaders did this? They did it with the purpose to control human race consciousness by plugging, or more like infiltrating and blending consciousness with the artificial intelligence that occurs on the astral plane during the dream state. So you need to imagine that astral plane is first of all purely energy, and it's run by alien machinery that generates various dreamscapes, which are artificial virtual realities. So when individuals sleep, and those who obviously operate on the level of three-dimensional frequency, because some individuals already ascended and their consciousness vibrates on much higher vibrational frequency, so their consciousness unplugged from artificial frequencies. So they never landed in these artificially generated dreamscapes, virtual realities, or virtual environment. So when individuals sleep, their consciousness automatically goes to these dreamscapes, artificial dreamscapes, and they're experiencing negative experiences. So they are having negative experiences. So even your biology sleeping, your consciousness having negative experiences, and it imprints the pattern, the blueprint of this experience into your consciousness. Then when you wake up in the real world, on subconscious level, you manifest those blueprints into the meta world. That's why people live in most of their life in misery, poverty, struggle, problems, issues, dissatisfaction, because they are the one who manifesting all those events, all those life circumstances, all those people who makes them feel miserable and makes them feel disempowered, because they brought this blueprint from the dreamscape where consciousness lived this experience and projecting on subconscious level the same scenario in meta world. Many of people well, there is many types of deja vu, but this is one of the moments of deja vu, when you having moment as if, hold on, I already said that, I already experienced that, because you on cellular memory remember that you already experienced this moment in your life on the level of your consciousness in the dreamscape. So this is one of the way how invaders or demonic forces manipulating human collective consciousness by plugging into these artificial dreamscapes and blending collective consciousness with the artificial intelligence or low vibrational frequencies of suffer, poverty, abuse, and so on. So those individuals, most of them light workers, star seeds, they're already born with the God creator code, where they kind of created the new structure within consciousness to unplug themselves from the artificial dreamscape, thus unplugging themselves from artificial frequency, and they are living purely on organic consciousness, because organic consciousness blended with artificial frequencies. So you can unplug yourself from artificial frequency, and then you can live purely on organic consciousness. So those, usually the first individuals who do that is light workers and star seeds, and they start to imprint and anchor this crystal architecture into collective consciousness. And the rest of the people, they begin to, they kind of, when they had enough with the suffering, with the poverty, with anger, and when individuals saying, okay, that's enough, I'm going to change something in my life, I am not going to be aggravated anymore, angry, or this or that, I'm changing completely my lifestyle. Then they automatically sensing this crystal architecture in collective consciousness, and slowly, layer by layer, they begin to merge into the merge their awareness into this crystal architecture, and slowly begin to detach from artificial frequency, meaning they slowly begin to detach their consciousness from artificial frequency, and it results from being unplugged from artificial dreamscapes. And that's the moment when they stop manifesting the blueprint from the artificial dreamscapes, where they experienced devastation, loss, and all those negative low vibrational emotions. So this process is available to everyone. So thank you for listening to me, and I wish you all the best in unplugging yourself from artificial dreamscapes and artificial frequencies. Thank you. Bye.